All right, guys, today we're gonna work on another one of our buildings. We call this one the shelter because it has a basement for shelter from the tornadoes. The top part will eventually be our house whenever the camp's complete or whenever God provides it. But until then, today we're putting siding on the walls. I'll put you on the tripod and we'll get started.
This 2x4 that you see us installing horizontal is where the rafters for the wraparound porch are going to tie into the wall. We'll come back after we get the porch framed and put flashing above the roof of the porch and then install more metal siding up in the gable. This tiny house has a basement under it, but the two walls that the water sheds off of the roof on have 4-foot extensions of the floor that come out so the water doesn't run off the roof and go down in the ground and run down the basement wall. So we're taking advantage of the metal siding and running it down into the ground to underpin underneath. We'll come back where these temporary steps are and build an access door to get in there to any plumbing or electrical. Our Ram, that's aptly named Dodge, came over and supervised our work on this back wall. We have future plans of adding 12 more feet of space on this side of the house, so this wall is going to be covered temporarily in order to keep it in the dry and protect the house. But for the provisions that we made for that future addition, we had to fur this wall out with 1.5 2x4s before we put the metal on it. All right, I'll walk you around the shelter and show you what we got done today. Started putting the metal siding on. Still have some flashing to do around these windows and wood trim on around the windows and the corners. There'll be a porch that runs the length of the front, turns this back, and then wraps down to the other side. Over here will be another room that'll come out 6 foot to match the porch and go down another 12 foot out that way in depth, and then back around 6 foot overhang on the other side, and the porch will be U-shaped and wrap around and butt into that other room eventually someday. Right now we just had to have enough space on top to seal up the basement to give the storm shelter a dry roof. So once we put the porch roofs on, we'll get up here and flash and do some more metal work up top on the gables. But we got some of the OSB covered. It's been a year. It was about time. Be a porch all the way back here to this corner, and then the wall come out 6 foot. And be another room. This wall is actually, all this metal will come off. This is just to keep it in the dry in the meantime, before the plastic deteriorates that was keeping the wall dry. But this window, about right here, just a little bit off center, this wall has a header beam running through it, and this temporary framing in there, and it'll come out. And so when we build the second phase of it, it'll be open into this room that I'm standing in right now. Anyway, guys, that's what we got done today. Some metal roofing for siding on this shelter, which is a win for us, something we've been waiting on a long time. The next week we'll move back onto the Baggett cabin and try to get it into drywood siding. So today's been a good day. Putting siding on the shelter gets us a step closer to having a home, because one day we'll get to live in the top part of it. Because since 2017, when we sold our house, we've been living in a 30-foot fifth wheel, and we're over living in a fifth wheel.
Over it, like seriously, we're over living in a camper.
So this is awesome.
Yes.
God's been good to us all the time. He's good to us, but he's blessed us through the Snyder family that gave materials and gifted Charlie the money to start this project. And it also gives the camp a storm shelter from the tornadoes in the process. So that's an awesome thing.
Yes.
Good steward of money by doing two things, killing two birds with one stone, you might say. So it's been an awesome day. We just want to thank the Snyders. We love you. We love all of y'all.
Yes, we do.
And we thank you for watching.
Please like, subscribe, and follow us on social media.
And as always, God gets the glory for the good in our lives, and Jesus Christ is the Lord and Savior. God bless.